Hey, what's up everybody out there in Learning Land? Tyler from 10thumbspro.com coming at you with the new ukulele tutorial like we do every single Wednesday and Saturday. Today we're going to go ahead and get bluesy and do a 12-bar blues solo inspired by the great Jimmy Page. Tabs on the screen, play along backing track, but if you want, you can become a Patreon by clicking this link up here in the notes to get printable tabs and even access to the backing track. 10 Thumbs t-shirts up there as well. Skype lessons 101, if you are interested, contact me. Maybe you want to learn how to write your own solos, but if you came just because you love Jimmy Page and you're ready to shred some blues, that's cool. I dig it and I respect it. Grab that ukulele. Brain and attention span. You got those three things? Follow me on in and let's break this lesson down together. Come on in. Cool. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the solo. I'm going to break it down lick for lick, note for note, and then we'll do the jam along at the end. Okay? So we're going to start off with our ring finger down here on the 10th fret of the A string. Now we're in the key of E blues, and a lot of this is going to come from the E minor pentatonic. Okay? So we're going to start with our ring finger on the 10th fret, and we're going to bend up with the goal to make it sound like this A note on the 12th fret. 1. Now I have to do these giant bends, and you can hear my other strings popping a little bit. That's just going to kind of come with the territory a little bit. If you want, you could also slide up to there. So we're going to bend up and then release. 1, 2, with the third beat playing the 7th fret of the A string with your pointer finger. 1, 2, 3, and right when you get to that 3, you're going to get your pinky on the 10th fret of the E string and give it just a micro bend, or pull it down with your pinky, back to 7, and then 10 slide 12. So up to there we get 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay? Really slow. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and. So the next little piece, continuing with the same phrase, isn't actually going to start on the first beat. It's going to go 1 and 2, 1 and 2. But this is going to be easier if you have your index finger barring the 7th fret of both the E and the A string. Because we're going to go and 2 and. Pinky on the 10th fret again. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? And that whole piece together is what's called the first phrase or the first lick. When I was building this solo, what I did was I listened to a ton of Jimmy playing the blues, and I kind of pulled out my favorite licks and Frankensteined a monster from what he's doing. So these are inspired actually by what he's playing on the guitar. Okay, so the first lick. Okay? All right, our second lick, we're going to see our first triplet, and we're going to go way down here, ring finger on the 5th fret of the A string, and we're going to slide 5 to 7, 2, 4, 3. So it's 2, pointer finger 5th fret of the A string, ring finger back to the 7th fret of the E string, and then roll that finger down to grab the 7 of the A. 2, pola, 3, 2, pola, 3, 2, pola, 3. And that's not so much a lick. That's kind of what I would call a little space filler. So that way the whole 2 bars don't go by. When you're composing your own solos, you can do longer phrases and you can do these little just space filler licks, 3 notes, 2 notes to fill up some empty space. So we put all that together and we get, which is essentially the first 4 bars of the song. There's a little run-in to the next lick, but essentially the first 4 bars. Here we go. The whole time I'm tapping my foot and I'm really trying to take it slow and hear this counting in my head. Take it really slow and really, really focus on getting that timing, okay? Think in your head, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 2, pola, 3. Okay, that's also very important. All right, over the A7 is my favorite part in the tune, and it starts on the 4th beat with this little triplet. 4, pola. And so you're going to want to get that pointer finger down on the 7th fret and bar it again 7 and 7. what you're going to do is you're going to go 7, 9, 7. Tripola. Pinky, 10th fret, 10 pull off to 7. And then 7. So we get tripola, tripola. Tripola, 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 tripola. The next time through, this pinky is going to do the same thing, but from the 12th fret. So we get ten, pull 7, 7, 12, pull 7, 7. Tripola, 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 tripola. Now, if you do that for long enough, you're going to get the timing, but it's going to wear you out a little bit. Let's look at it in the context, that whole bar. Tripola, 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 tripola. And then, well, let's take that slower one more time. Tripola, 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 tripola. Down, 1, and 2, and 3. Okay, so that whole phrase together will be all right, and that is our second phrase. Now we're building up into the turnaround. We have this little, again, another little filler lick that looks like this. And it's going to happen on when we get to the turnaround, or we're approaching the turnaround, right after A7. Second finger is on the A string, your middle finger, and your pointer on the first string, because you're going to pluck, pull the 1, and pull the 0. 3 pola triplets. 3 pola. Ring finger on the 3rd fret. 3 pola, 4, 1, 2. I like to pull from that 3rd fret with my ring finger to the open E, and then grab that pointer fret with my pointer finger, which is also an E note. That's the octave. So that little riff, 1, 2, 3 pola, 4, 1, 2. All right. So that's another little filler lick. And now we've approached the turnaround. So we're getting to the B7. And what we're going to do is we're going to go on the 10-10, where we're going to hammer onto 12-12. So I'm barring again 10-10 with my pointer finger. And I'm hammering on with my ring finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 4 and 1. 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and. Slide that pointer finger down to the 7th fret of the A string. You're gonna hit it on the and, which is a B note. And we're over the B7 now. And then and 3, 4, and. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. 5th fret again, pointer finger, 1, 2, 3. The whole bar goes pretty easy up to there. But then we're going to do a triplet, 5 pull 3, ring finger pull the pointer finger, and middle finger will grab the 4th fret of the C string. 4 pola, 1 and 2 and then we're on to the E7. 4 pola, 1 and 2 and 5 7 5 7. We're going to drop down with this pointer finger and bar the 7th fret of the C and the E. And we're going to go 3 and. We're using our ring finger to bar 9 and 9. And we're going to grab the 9th fret of the G string with our ring finger as well. After you grab it with your ring finger, you'll just roll it back over to bar 9 and 9 again. 7 7 and 4. Okay, so that whole lick. And this is our E note, and that completes our 12-bar solo. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and play it with the backing track on. Those are all the pieces. Take those phrase by phrase, each just like I taught you, and don't move on until you can get them each phrase by phrase. And once you feel good with that, start to connect them. You'll start to memorize it a little bit in your brain. Once you can do it without looking at the tabs, you're going to have what's called a much better feel for it, and you can start to add vibrato and all those fun things. But why don't we go ahead and put the backing track up and give that a go. Cool, everybody. Thank you so much for watching to the very end. 10thumbspro.com. I hope you learned something, and remember to subscribe. New ukulele lessons every single Wednesday and Saturday. We do a variety of blues, everything like you've seen, plus traditional songs. Skype lessons one-on-one. Maybe you want to learn how to improvise, jam, write your own solos, learn how I did this. Maybe even make your own backing tracks. 10 Thumbs t-shirts, be the coolest kid or man or woman or bird in the nest with your t-shirt, and think about becoming a Patreon. Printable tabs, it will accelerate your learning. Starts as little as $1 a month, and it's a win-win. It really helps me and it really helps you. Okay, everybody, until next time, keep on rocking and rolling, keep on loving life. It is all good, my friends. 10thumbspro.com. Take care.